So we're back in Wargame Airland Battle. We're playing some 10v10 multiplayer with my French deck. It's very hot in the UK at the moment, so apologies if you can hear my fan whirring away in the background. But basically, that's all that's keeping me alive. Yeah, so with the French deck, it's quite a quick deck in my opinion. So we should be able to roll out quite far along the map if we're quick. So we're going to go for both Kilo and Lima, which is a bit ambitious, but I think it's okay, we can do it. Ooh. I don't think we have any anti-air infantry, which is a bit of a weakness, I guess. But we'll make do. What other fast vehicles can we send? These move quite fast. And how fast is this? Oh, that's very quick. Probably too quick. One of these, I guess. The Rolands. Always reliable. And we also want to send some people to Kilo. That'll be a smaller force, mainly consisting of infantry. And yeah, we'll need to bring a Roland still. Roland. Should we bring one of these Mistrals? Don't really know. Don't know them well enough to risk it. And we'll send a recon with each unit as well. Well, actually, we'll save that one, and we'll bring a bomber, I guess. Cheap bombers might come in handy. We'll leave our forward operating base here. We might be able to come back and use it later. Hopefully we can win this game. Okay, and this force to the middle. Okay. We'll just try and move the extra guys somewhere sensible. And move the infantry towards the town, because towns are just generally the best place for infantry to stand around. Fairly robust. Yeah, the recon will probably want somewhere it can see. Then this force with its VAB. Put it behind the town, so that's the only place I can probably defend with these infantry units. Where's our machine gunning guy? Okay, cool. Who's Svina? Oh, looks like things are getting nasty back over here. So we have our bomber, so I guess we should save for a fighter craft if we can, or if we need one. The thing about aircrafts, I guess, is that if you save the points, you can just build them when you need them, which is pretty handy. This guy sent some infantry ahead, which is good for us. I should consider getting. I just always think they're so expensive for what you get. Find it hard to justify the expenditure, in my view. Oops, I wanted to go in this building actually. Okay, so I think we've hidden these guys here, which is good. Hopefully we can capture this sector next, and then we'll look to see how we can secure it. I think the Mirages are actually decent fighter craft, if I remember correctly. Their UAZ's there. Yeah, I don't think we'll get a hit on it. Would have been good. Just get these guys into the town. Oh, still got a VAB somewhere. Oh, we're going to send them all back so they don't get killed. So it's a destruction game. Let's maybe roll a tank or two out to bulk up our defense. Then some AA. They can spawn there, so it's pretty solid. Alright, where can we actually help our allies win these battles? So they managed to survive this fight at least. Tried to help there, didn't quite get him. But it was worth an effort. Ooh. I hope our plane got away there. It looks like it took a hit from something. Okay, need to get a bit more infantry into this town, I think. It's a bit more ATGM. The old chasseur. Should keep it secure. And then maybe get a recon helicopter up over the middle. Gives us a chance of spotting the enemy coming. This town we might want to secure. At least lightly. Okay, they're going in. I like the speed of the French deck. Like I felt like I'd make it quite easily here first, whereas with slower decks such as the British, it wouldn't really feel like I was that likely to make it. Cool. Sadly, some of these guys haven't immediately jumped into their positions, but we can persuade them. And then we'll send a bit of logistics supply so that these guys can keep firing when the worst comes. Someone's mocking us about something. Don't know what. Looks like they might attack the middle here. In which case I want to be ready for them. That will help bulk out that flank. Okay. These guys make it to the town. They've got some guys in there already. We'll just be adding a little more men. Get these VABs back as well. Very infantry heavy at the moment, our approach. It's not necessarily a bad thing. Infantry is pretty good. Now should we try and help on this flank? Can maybe get some, don't know. What's going on here? He needs help, but I couldn't see what he was fighting. I read that someone wanted me to zoom in more, but like, my graphics aren't set that high, so it doesn't look as nice as it would. And what do you see? Just a unit firing at something in the distance most of the time. We'll try and help here, I guess. Any of these reasonably quick? I think these are all quite... oh no, they're all quite fast. Okay. Guess we'll try and roll some infantry in as well. Relatively cheap option. It'll be a while before they get there, but... that's okay. Okay. I think we're reasonably secure here. Not tons of AA, maybe a little more would be good. We could try bringing a Mistral. Yeah, it sounds like they've got a lot of people AFK. They are fighting pretty badly, so I could well believe that. Stuff, you do see it sometimes, it does go like this. I think we should win this one fairly easily. Looks like the battle mainly took place on the flank. They didn't actually bother to defend in the centre, which is fairly alarming behaviour. I'll bring another bomber to help. Maybe another fighter, because this one's taking forever to repair. It must have taken a pretty bad hit. Who's waiting? Tonton. Oh well. I'll sacrifice my guys while we wait. See what's over the top? Quite a lot over the top then. But not impossible for us to deal with. Pity don't have any of the sort of basic low-cost tanks, well, apart from these I guess, but they don't have very good actual rocket firing attack. Guess we could pull in a Gazelle Hot and a recon helicopter maybe. Did I order a recon helicopter? I thought I did. I did. Dear. My Porsche says taking some fire. I think they've been stunned maybe. Oh no, they've retaken the position. It's a bit of an issue. Oh dear, that guy's going to expose himself. So I guess we need to take some artillery. This guy can take some pot shots. There's no fighting going on in the middle at the moment. I am keeping an eye on it. Wedged a few more guys forward, I guess. This guy needs to go reload. Oh, he might die before that though. So they got us here. Put some ATGM here. It's going to be hard to get past this much men on the top. Of course the middle's just collapsing, enemy centre, which is good. I thought I sent a load of Rolands here, but they just haven't come. We are being driven back here. Bit of a problem. I thought I ordered a load of AA. What happened to it all? Was it all destroyed? Basically nothing seems to have made it through. Someone wants to bomb the left flank. I guess we could give it a go. And we're going to do it together. Isn't their teamwork fantastic? Oh no, they're going in now, are they? It's a bit early for me. Oh, we'll send in our cheap bombers. I think we lost only one now. We did get some hits off, so it wasn't a complete disaster. Need to send some supplies though to the front line. Of course, here comes their aerial counter-attack, I guess. Oh, that Super did a pretty good job actually just then. They took a bad hit. There's quite a few of them. Oh, we got one. That's pretty lucky. Well, they're rolling something forward here to worry us. Got some Tunguskas over here, which I don't like the look of. Oh, we'll do something now. Got one of our Rolands. Super efficient hostiles that they are. Uh oh. Did the Mirage get anything? I don't think it did. Just keep rolling out Rolands. This little aerial war we're going fighting on this flank. Game seems to have stabilised score-wise quite a bit, unfortunately, for us. Trying to get these Tunguskas by the looks of it, which is good. Move these guys back to pick us up some more supply. To land that helicopter so it actually refuels. Oh dear, that one flew at a really bad angle. Planes are pretty hard to control in Wargame Airland Battle. Try and defend. We also try and get more guns near the front. I think he got one. The Mirage is pretty good. You got to see that, right? Yeah. Cool. Can launch another one, luckily. Oh my god, they've still got a lot up here. A lot of Tunguskas. If we had a bit more artillery, maybe we could have an impact, but I didn't actually bring a huge amount of artillery in this deck. So sadly we'll have limited impact. Oh, this one's emptied out as well. These French supply trucks don't actually carry very much supply, unfortunately. They do run out fast. Bring a Milan or two just in case, you never know. So there's quite a few Tunguskas up here. Maybe we want to bring one of our own recon vehicles up near the front. I'm not sure where the nearest recon is actually. Probably it's my helicopter all the way back here, which is the best. Oh, I think this guy's out of ammo, so I guess it's time for him to head back. We'll get this plane up. On. Must have misclicked on him somehow. Don't know who this guy's firing at. Whoa. There was an alarm back here, something got hit back here. Odd. This battle over here is a bit of a stalemate because there's no way we can charge over the top to deal with this much enemy firepower all at once. I guess we should get some more supply forward. These guys are quite expensive and vulnerable, so we'll just quickly pull them forward and empty them. We got any aircraft left? Don't think so. No, we've used all our aircraft. It's quite impressive. The game is lasting even though they struggle in the middle early on. So I guess we don't score many points, we just have a lot of points to waste attacking. So they could win just by good KD, defending these positions. Like this unit's going to die. Why is it going over the top? It's a suicide mission by these guys. Maybe he's just spotting for his guys, I suppose. It's fair enough since we can't really see what's going on. Let's call these guys back if we can. I did click, right? Yeah. Just going after these T-62s one at a time. At least these French helicopters are pretty cheap. They're a bit over-specialised in a way. Like 4 shots to the missile there, for example, and he's down and out. I guess I could bring 2 of them. Yeah, my points are building up. I should probably spend them on something useful. They have got a lot of aircraft, so some more AA around the front might be good. Set up some more recon, I guess. Dispatch some infantry to this town. Got something going on here. Someone wants us to attack this town. Well, we'll help them by sending a recon over. Okay, is artillery loaded? I think it is. So we'll probably call upon that. We'll just pound the forest. We might have some infantry in it, something soft. Soft for us to pick off. I think the artillery fired out of the forest, vaguely recall. So should shake up their ability to hit us. Send some more supply forward. All well and good. Yeah, they are firing from back here somewhere. I think they're going to aim from Y artillery. Yeah, pretty vulnerable. It's true. It also has our pumas here, which are quite vulnerable. We're firing at something here. We'll run out of ammo quite fast, and we'll just have to call in another pair. We can actually call in quite a lot of these guys. By the looks of it. As soon as these guys run out, we'll pull them back. How are they doing? They fired their last missile. Alright, they can pull back. Where are the supply ordered up here? They still haven't made it. Is something intercepting all of our supply trucks? Unless they're just about to make it. What is the range of a Strala missile? Don't know, to be honest. Put in another couple of gazelles. At least they've got line of sight on most of the enemy at the moment, so we can rely on our allies to take out their AA gradually. Which they have got quite a lot of. The Bucks, the Osa, the Strelas, I think even the Zalo might be able to do a bit of fire. Might lose our Raven here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 or so of these. If I'd known he was attacking, it would have helped out there. Sent my guys in. So this guy's pushed all the way through the centre now. Thing is, attacking towns and stuff is quite expensive. So, points wise, I assume we haven't absolutely annihilated. We're still winning quite heavily though. I think the game started quite imbalanced, so hopefully we can get a few kills though. If we stun or kill one of these, then we'll try and swoop in to kill this guy. That's the plan. Maybe we should try and edge forward to try and take out their T-62. It's a bit ambitious. They've got loads of T-62s though, they just keep rolling them out. I think they're sort of medium heavyish armour, but they're pretty effective against NATO's equivalents. I guess I could just call in a ton of helicopters to help our guys. Might be the only way. I'm building up helicopters back at the base to send forward. Oh, they have got a bit more AA. Oh, we're going for like the hordes of Gazelle Hots by the looks of it. That's the way we're going to roll. I think we'll try and take out the Strela with my other Gazelle Hot. Might be a bit of a shooting match. Well, yeah, they're going to lose. It's a pity. So yeah, we can't take them out with the AGM guys, unfortunately. 4, 5, 6 AA guns. We're going to go for it there. But looks like we won just about. Decent KD, we scared a few command points. Not a bad win for the French. There you go. Wargame Airland Battle. Who did actually do well for me? This Mirage got quite a few planes. This ATGM, I think that's the one in the town, killed quite a few 262s. The Gazelle Hots did okay. So I guess I got most of my points from high value kills really. All these planes. Decent tanks. Whew, not bad, a win is a win. Not the most dramatic. But we'll make do. What other fast vehicles can we send? These move quite fast. And how fast is this? Well, that's very quick. Probably too quick. One of these, I guess. The Rolands. Always reliable. And we also want to send some people to Kilo. That'll be a smaller force, mainly consisting of infantry. And yeah, we'll need to bring a Roland still. Roland. Should we bring one of these Mistrals? Don't really know. Don't know them well enough to risk it. And we'll send a recon with each unit. So we're back in Wargame Airland Battle. We're playing some 10v10 multiplayer with my French deck. It's very hot in the UK at the moment, so apologies if you can hear my fan whirring away in the background. But basically that's all that's keeping me alive. Yeah, so with the French deck, which is quite a quick deck in my opinion. So we should be able to roll out quite far along the map if we're quick. So we're going to go for both Kilo and Lima, which is a bit ambitious, but I think it's okay, we can do it. Ooh. I don't think we have any anti-air infantry, which is a bit of a weakness I guess, as well. Well, actually we'll save that one, and we'll bring a bomber I guess. Cheap bombers might come in handy. We'll leave our forward operating base here, we might be able to come back and use it later. Hopefully we can win this game. Okay, and this force to the middle. Okay. We'll just try and move the extra guys somewhere sensible. And move the infantry towards the town, because towns are just generally the best place for infantry to stand around. Fairly robust. Yeah, the recon will probably want somewhere it can see. And this force, with its VAB, put it behind the town, so that's the only place I can probably defend with these infantry units. Where's our machine gunning guy? Okay, cool. Who's Svina? Oh, looks like things are getting nasty back over here. So we have our bomber, so I guess we should save for a fighter craft if we can, or if we need one. The thing about aircraft, I guess, is that if you save the points, you can just build them when you need them, which is pretty handy. This guy sent some infantry ahead, which is good for us. I should consider getting. I just always think they're so expensive for what you get. Find it hard to justify the expenditure, in my view.